What is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here. We are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Monday, January 2nd slate of NBA action, man. I'm super excited to dive into it. This is our first official video of 2023. I hope you guys did end up having a great new year. Hopefully you guys all stayed safe, but still, of course, had some fun. But without any further ado, we got a pretty filled episode here today, so we're going to go ahead and dive into it. But before we did, I did just want to go ahead and say we are still currently on the road to 11,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new and you guys want to be part of the first 11,000 subscribers here on the channel, make sure that you guys do like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Like I said, we are on the road to 11,000. Make sure that you are subbed. Just a quick shout out here to all of our members here on the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do, and thank you guys so much for giving such a small channel such a big chance, as I always say. It truly does mean the absolute world to me, so much more than you guys will ever know. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it, because let's get into the first order of business. So, first disclosure, I did just want to go ahead and say I apologize for there not being a video as of yesterday. Basically, long story short, I waited up until 2 a.m. hoping to get some lines here for this game, or for like the games in general. I only had lines for about a quarter of them. I didn't want to force anything. And on top of that, my brother was leaving for winter break. We had to take him back to the airport, and it was pretty early in the morning. So I was trying to get the video out. I was trying to still do some research and stuff. But the lines didn't come out until pretty late in the day. So it was just like, I just really didn't have a whole lot of time to be able to do it. So I do apologize about that. We did put out a consensus play. We did have the Grizzlies -4, and that one did end up working out for us. But you know, we didn't end up having that video as of yesterday, so I did want to apologize about that. But we're making up for it today, and the reason being is because we have a giveaway today, and this is going to be for the 10,000 subscribers that you guys were able to hit by the new year. I just wanted to go ahead and show my gratitude once again, you guys. 10,000 subscribers is never something I thought that I would achieve. Never. Like, I know I started this YouTube thing, and obviously everybody has high hopes, but you never truly know like where you're going to end up with it. And so the fact that I do actually have 10,000 subscribers is pretty crazy to me. So seriously, I just wanted to go ahead and thank you guys. That's just an absolutely insane milestone. But we do have a giveaway. So let's go ahead and dive into it. This is going to be my biggest giveaway that I've done here on this channel, and I'm really excited about it. So, what this giveaway is going to be, how to enter it first, is just very simple. All you have to do, 1, like the video. Easy enough. Next, all you have to do, make sure that you're subbed to the channel. I will be checking to make sure that you are subbed to the channel. Next, just go ahead and comment on the video. That's it. It can be anything. It can be how you guys found my channel. It can be your favorite sports team. It can be literally whatever. It does not matter. Your favorite play for the day, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to be. But this is what the giveaway is going to be, and I'm so stoked for it. So what it's going to be is whenever I do end up drawing a winner, I am going to reach out to you guys as always, and see basically. The giveaway is going to be for a jersey, and it's going to be for a jersey of whatever team, whatever player that you want it to be. And so how it's going to work is it has to be from one of the major like websites when it comes to the jerseys. So, for example, the NBA store, the NFL store, the NHL shop, you know, anything along those lines. It just has to be from one of the main ones. The reason being is because for my personal financial security, I want to make sure that it is going to be a trustworthy source that I am going to be buying it from. So it does have to be from one of those main shops, the NFL store, MLB store, you know, anything like that. But it can be any sport, any jersey. It just had, the only limit is $125. So you can go all the way up to $125, but it can't be more than that. So you can't be buying like a retro MJ jersey for like $300 or anything. But anything up to $125, I got you. So, like I said, in order to enter it, all you have to do is like the video, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel, and then you're entered to win. The winner will be picked as of tomorrow. It can be any sport, any player, any, like, whatever. And the limit is up to $125. So, super stoked about it, but if you guys do want a chance at winning that, make sure you guys do those following things. But I'm super excited to dive into it, so let's go ahead and dive into the plays for today, though, because we, of course, still have those. We're still a sports betting channel here at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and dive into it. For our first official play, our King's kill shot play of the day, he ends up hitting for us 2 nights ago. Let's go ahead and start off the new year with him once again. We are taking Tyrese Halliburton over 9.5 assists here versus the Raptors at minus 110 odds. Now, he did end up getting back to 10 assists last game despite going under in 5 straight of them. He ended up getting back over double digits once again. That's a good sign for me. I think that does show that the momentum is kind of carrying him in the right direction. Also, not to mention, Raptors in the last 7 games, they have allowed the 6th most assists per game to opposing point guards. So they've actually given up a decent number of assists to that point guard position. And Tyrese Halliburton, as we know, leads the league in assists. So why in the world can he not do it now? Also, he is averaging 10.7 assists per game at home this year. So that's a pretty crazy number if you ask me. He's 12-7 to this line this year at home. So he's been really good to this line at home this year, covering a lot more often than he doesn't. And in the last 2 games versus Toronto, he's hit the over. So I think he can hit it once again. I think that, his points line did get bumped up to 19.5, but I'm really not too worried about it. I think that it is going to be another night where we could see another 20-10 game from Tyrese Halliburton. That would not shock me in the slightest. So I really do like it here for our first play of the day, our King's kill shot play of the day. Tyrese Halliburton over 9.5 assists here versus the Raptors at minus 110 odds. Now for our second official play of the day, we are going to be taking LaMelo Ball over 38.5 PRAs here versus the Lakers at minus 130 odds. Now, more than likely this line will move. I would take it up to 39.5. I would even take it up to 40.5, but I would just be skeptical any higher than that just because I don't know. It kind of scares me away just a little bit once you get to that 40.5 or even 41.5. But regardless, he's been really good here to this number lately. He's gone over in 7 of his last 8 games, and he did end up having 39 last game here versus the Los Angeles Lakers. I think he can do it once again. I truly do. The defense of this Lakers team really hasn't changed much since the last time that these two teams did play. And not to mention, the Lakers, as much as I do enjoy the Lakers in general, they're of course one of the greatest franchises in history. Right now, their defense is not very good. In the last 7 games, they allow the 7th most points per game to opposing point guards. Also, they allow the 4th most points per game to opposing teams. And both these teams are very, very fast-paced offenses. The Lakers and the Hornets are both top 4 in pace. I believe it's Lakers 3 and Charlotte 4, I believe. I didn't write it down, but I know that they're both top 4 in pace. Both these teams are very, very fast-paced. It should be a fast-paced matchup with lots of scoring, and I think that LaMelo Ball can get a lot of these points and rebounds and assists that way. So I do like it here, and he also has hit the over in 2 of his 4 career games here versus the Lakers, and one of those losses he did finish right with 38. So he's finished right around this number almost every time that he's played them in his career, and I think he can get over that hump here again. He's had 40-plus a lot here recently, and I don't see why he can't do it again. LaMelo Ball is a very good player, and he's starting to come back from that injury and just really look like himself. He's been feasting, so hopefully he can have another good night here for us. So we're going to be riding with it for our second official play of the day. LaMelo Ball over 38.5 PRAs here versus the Lakers at minus 130 odds. Now for our third official play of the day, we are going to be taking the New York Knicks money line here versus the Suns at minus 110 odds. Now this game does start pretty early. I think it starts at like 2 p.m. Central Time, so like 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys aren't catching this until the end of the day, hopefully the Knicks have treated us well. But I really do like this because the Suns without Devin Booker have really not been a very good team. And I'm going to be riding this train until Devin Booker does end up getting back. Without Booker this year, Phoenix has only won 2 of their 8 games without Devin Booker. So it does kind of scare me away just a little bit for the Phoenix Suns. Like, as you know, the Suns overall are a pretty good team, but without Devin Booker, they've really, really struggled here recently. And not to mention, Phoenix on the road hasn't been a very good team all year long. They're just 6-12 straight up on the road. That's only winning 33% of the games on the road. That speaks a lot of volume to me. They have not been a good road team. I know it's in Madison Square Garden, but I feel like one of the main players that would go off in a spot like Madison Square Garden is Devin Booker. Well, newsflash, Devin Booker is going to be out of this game. So I just don't really worry about it too much. And the Knicks have won 4 of their last 7 home games. They've been pretty good here at home. Over the course of the season, they've been kind of up and down, but I think they're in a pretty good spot here to be winning this one. Also, the Phoenix Suns are kind of just trending in the wrong direction. In the last 3 games, they are 28th in scoring. They're normally 11th on the year, so they've dropped almost to the worst team when it comes to scoring in the entire NBA. That speaks so much volume. Without Devin Booker, this team just really, really struggles. And also the New York Knicks, they're kind of starting to trend in the right direction, actually. They've allowed the 7th fewest points per game in their last 3 games, and normally over the season they're 11th. So they're getting bumped up a couple spots too, so their defense has looked a lot better. And the Suns team is just dealing with quite a bit of injuries. They obviously have Devin Booker out. They also have Cam Johnson out. Cameron Payne and Landry Shamet are both listed as questionable, but even if they play, I mean, it's going to be their first game back. I just really don't love the spot here. It's the early game. I think this is one of the ones that the Knicks do end up getting it done. I know RJ Barrett is out, but Brunson looks like he is questionable. Hopefully he ends up playing for us, and it does end up working out for us. So that is going to be our third and final play of the day. New York Knicks money line here versus the Suns at -110 odds. If I do end up adding any plays, they will, as always, be in the pinned comment section and on my Twitter. So make sure you guys do check out both those spots. But as of right now, those are just the 3 that we do have. So without any further ado, like I said, if you do want a chance to enter into the giveaway, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you guys do, if you guys do have any other plays for me that you guys do like, I will always be reading the comment section, so make sure you guys do check it out. But that's gonna do it for me. This is King Sanders signing out. Peace.